Oktoberfest in September, I'll take it. I love an early start to things, especially when we're talking about food and pies. I want to welcome Jacqueline Maitasinka from Polly's Pies to the program.
Hello, thank you for having me.
We're going to talk a lot about this food in a second, but tell us a little bit about Polly's Pies in general. They got lots of restaurants. We got one right across the street over here by the DMV.
Yes, so we have been here since 1968. Family owned still. We have 13 locations in Orange County, Inland Empire, and LA County. And we are all about creating memories and tradition since 1968.
There you go. Now, when you guys start this thing, I know you're kind of on the creative side when you start to have these menus. Oktoberfest was around for a while, and then it went away during COVID.
Yes.
But it's back.
Yes. Well, you know, during COVID, it was time to limit the menu, try to figure out what we can do to just stay open. Now we just feel like it's an appropriate time to really bring our specials back for a limited time, which Oktoberfest was always one of our most popular items. So we're really excited, and we have some new items that we used to not have. So I'm excited to talk about it.
So what's that process like in terms of creating a new menu? You guys do a test kitchen? You have everybody has input. What should we do? What should we keep the same?
Yes, I mean, of course, it all comes down to what sold before, but also, you know, just evolving people's taste buds, and so trying to figure out what is best. What we do is we normally plan about 6 to 8 months in advance. We start just ordering samples of the sausages, looking to see what kind of creative ways that we can make our items, for instance, with the sauerkraut, adding apples to them, just giving that additional taste and flavor. Even though Polly's Pies has been around for such a long time, we do try to evolve, but not forget, you know, our core as well.
Now, when you work with like local suppliers or folks, hey, can you get us these sausages? Can you get us these things? That's kind of a big deal, right? For if you're going to put something like that on the menu, you have to make sure it's going to be available in every restaurant, not run out, and the supply is going to be okay.
Yes, we do projections, and we try to make sure that based on previous items that we have sold. For instance, we had fritters before, but for St. Patrick's Day. And so really looking to see how many we sold per day, per unit, and then now securing the meat. This time around, we are using the supplier Mattern. So if anyone like German knows, like Mattern is a pretty big deal in Orange County. Their deli is very traditional. So we got all of our sausages from Mattern.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's amazing. It's great. If there's nothing more disappointing than going in and you know you want something in the menu, oh, we're out of that today. So I'm glad you guys are making sure you have everything in line. Let's talk about the menu. Let's start over here with breakfast.
Okay, so pumpkin pancakes, it's a classic. You know, everyone debates when pumpkin should start. Well, we're starting, even though it's 100 degrees outside.
It's going to get cooler, though. We're going to get cooler temperatures on the way.
Yeah, so our pumpkin pancakes are made with our actual pumpkin filling that we age our pumpkin. So, so we have a really unique flavor there. And then we make our cinnamon whipped cream in-house, of course, which is great. And we'll have it all the way until Christmas. So that is always a plus. And
now, is that an item that has been on the menu before? Is there a tweak? Is there a tweak here?
There has been some tweaks. Before we've had oats in them. Before we've had raisins. Apparently, you know.
Don't health up my pancakes.
I know, and that's exactly what the feedback was that we received. Please just make it a pumpkin sweet, delicious breakfast for me. So now it's just a simple pumpkin pancakes with cinnamon whipped cream.
Yeah, you got this balance of sweet and salty there going on, so that's always fun too. All right, how about these little delicious dippers
so
here?
These are our German fritters, and I'm gonna touch them because I just have to show you the inside. It is filled with sauerkraut and our sausages with a pub cheese sauce, which is amazing. Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I was going to ask you, what's a German fritter?
Yes, that is it. Yes.
Now, is this kind of a traditional recipe that you would have found somewhere, or did you guys make this up yourself?
We created this. I mean, there has been items that have been similar. You know, if you think about like a hush puppy. So really just trying to take something that is a little bit more modern, but use an item that's a little bit more classic, and that's what you have here.
Okay. Now, this is nothing wildly new, right? But is there an Oktoberfest on these muffins and cookies here?
Yes, pumpkin. You know, it's just the season, right?
Fantastic.
Pumpkin cookies.
Pumpkin cookies,
yes,
okay.
Pumpkin cookies that have chocolate chips in them. They're delicious.
Now, I don't mind you doing that to pumpkin.
Yes.
Chocolate, but don't raisins.
Yeah,
but
no raisins.
But chocolate, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
And so then we have our pumpkin muffins, which you can get with any of our breakfast items, which is great.
Now, is there a certain time of year you have to wait for pumpkin, everything to be available in terms of an ingredient, right?
Yes.
Because it is seasonal.
So it is seasonal. We've decided to make it seasonal. We just started today. So now you can get your pumpkin muffins. So
it's go time, folks.
Yes, September 10th. Yep.
All right, now look at this magnificent setting here.
Oh my gosh, yes. So this is where it's a little bit more traditional. It is our pork schnitzel with our sauerkraut, and that is mixed with apples. So it gives you like a little kind of like fun little sweet taste to it. Yet you have like a zing. And then this is a pub mustard sauce. So that's a little bit more unique on how we make that. And then a classic potato pancake.
Okay. And what was is there an inspiration behind this, or just let's try something?
I think that it's just try something. We've done bone-in pork chops before. We've done little tiny skinny pork chops. This time we decided to go boneless.
Okay.
Even though like bones sometimes have a little bit more flavor, these have tons of flavor because we added some sage into the breading. So it's really great. And then it's a panko rather than something that you would traditionally see where it's like maybe like a breading coating, like breadcrumbs, kind of like what you do on an Italian dish. This is with panko.
Okay.
Which is,
now this is I would say this is a comfort food, right? This is one of those like
100%.
yum, because I haven't actually had a pork chop. I was thinking about that since I was a kid, and we used to have pork chops a lot, and it's so fun. It's like a real hearty kind of meal.
Yes, and I think that pork is coming back. I think some people took a step back from pork, but I'm starting to see a lot of people put like pork on their Benedicts and
pulled pork sandwiches. A lot of those things are coming in the barbecue area too.
Yes. So, I mean, I personally love pork, so I'm not complaining.
No complaints there. And we got like a good-looking burger here. There's no pumpkin in that bun, right?
There's no pumpkin, but that gave me an idea. No, this one is delicious. We've always had some sort of some sort of pretzel burger during Oktoberfest. This one we altered a little bit more, and we have some pub mustard sauce in it.
Oh,
bacon.
wow.
Yes, so it is quite delicious on a pretzel bun.
Okay, now pretzel buns are having a moment. I mean, they're seeing them everywhere. There's little pretzel dippers. I mean, they're everywhere these days.
I think people are I think bread in general is having a moment.
Can't go wrong with bread.
Everyone's baking their own bread, eating their bread. Sourdough's having their moment. So it's really great. Personally, I'm a carb lover, so I think this is great. But yes, this pumpkin burger. You're making me say pumpkin now. Oh my gosh, this pretzel burger is delicious. It's probably in my top 2.
Okay, and is this a new item? Has this been on the menu before?
This recipe has not, so this is new.
This is a new one. All right, now let's go to, you can't be more traditional in October than sausages.
Yes, so we have a traditional brat, and then we actually have one that's injected with cheddar. Oh. And it is insane. It is something that when we were testing, I couldn't stop eating. And then, at the very end of the taste, you're kind of like, okay, now I can't eat for 3 days. But it is delicious. It has a very like smoked flavor. And it's just like very traditional with the potato pancakes and
is this the one you sourced locally, the sausages here?
Yes, so this is from Mattern.
Okay.
Yep.
And that is amazing. So, and this is new on the menu, to this offering, right?
Yes, we've done different brats before.
Okay.
This is the first time that we're bringing in something a little bit more complex with the cheddar injected and all of that and the smokiness.
And of course, we have to end with a pie. And of course, if it's October, we're talking about Oktoberfest. We're talking about pumpkin pie.
Of course, I mean, and it's in our name, Polly Spice. So, like I said, we age our pumpkin. It's really great. Something that we've been doing all summer is every month we've had a pie that we can sell for $13.99, and it's more so to just give a value to our guests. And so, in the spirit of fall, and September, we now have our pumpkin pie for $13.99.
Okay, this will come home with me. I have $13.99. I'll
Yes.
go to my wallet at the desk. This is coming home.
I'll leave this for you. How about that? Yeah.
Now, for people who want to order pies for the holidays ahead of time, the $13.99 is not going to be available, but it's going to come online in the near future?
Yes. So pumpkin pie to pre-order will be mid-October.
Okay, let's get it in there. Other pies as well, or just the pumpkin?
Yes.
Okay, so the whole
We have
array.
about 23 pies that you can pick from.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so our most popular during Thanksgiving is, of course, pumpkin pie, apple pie, and then our traditional one, which is a banberry pie, which is banana cream with strawberries on top.
Oh, there's going to be multiple pies at the Taylor residence this year. Okay, that sounds great. Well, Jacqueline Mitzasinka, thank you so much for joining us from Polly's Pies. Great stuff out here. Oktoberfest is going on right now, folks, so enjoy that. Get out there, enjoy Oktoberfest. Look forward to some pies and make those pre-orders when that comes online. Thanks for joining us. You're watching This Day. We'll be right back.